So hi all, welcome to the class. So we're going to continue the 10th question of the end of the chapter exercise questions. Okay, so the 10th question says that the graph of a linear polynomial p of x passes through the point 1,5 and 311. There are three sub-questions. First question says that find the polynomial p of x. Then second question, find the coordinate where the graph p of x cut the axis. Third one, draw the graph of p of x and verify your answers. So let us do one by one. So the question says that the linear polynomial p of x passes through the point 1,5 and 311, right? So we have to find what is the polynomial p of x. So what is the general format of the linear polynomial? P of x is equal to ax plus b, right? Or otherwise you can write it as y is equal to ax plus b. Since it passes through which point? There are 2 points, right? So we'll just consider first of all first one point. Which point can we take? We can take the first point 1,5. Since it passes through 1,5, we can substitute the point 1,5 into the equation y is equal to ax plus b, so that it will satisfy the equation, right? That's only, it means that it's what it passes through the point 1,5 means it should satisfy the points, right? So it will be like what? 5 is equal to a into 1 plus b, that is 5 is equal to a plus b, right? Now it passes through one more point, right? So we can write p of x passes through at next point is which point? 311. So it should satisfy the condition 311 also. So it will be like 11 is equal to a into 11 plus b, right? That is 11 is equal to 3. X is 3 only. So 3a, 11 is equal to 3a plus b. So we got two equations, right? First one is 5 is equal to a plus b, and next one is equal to 3a plus b is equal to 11. So let us rewrite that equation and we can solve that equation so that we will get what is a and b, right? So we will get a plus b is equal to 5. You can take it as equation 2 because already we given equation number 1 to y equal to ax plus b. Next one is 3a plus b is equal to 11. This is our equation number 2. Now we can either do substitution method or elimination method. Okay, so if I am doing elimination method, I am doing equation 2 minus 1 because the coefficient of b here also 1, here also 1. So when I subtract equation 2 minus 1, b and b will get cancelled. That's why I am using elimination method. Okay, so anyway 3a minus 2a will be gives you 3a minus a gives you 2a, b minus b becomes 0. So 2a plus 0 only, that is 2a. 11 minus 5 gives you 6. So what you will get? You will get a is equal to 6 by 2, which is equal to 3. Okay, if a is equal to 3, you can substitute what? A equal to 3 in equation number 2. So what will you get? You will get it as 3 plus b is equal to 5. So that b is equal to what? 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So that you got a is equal to what? A equal to 3 and b is equal to 2. If a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 2, what will be the general format, or what will be our the polynomial? Our general format y is equal to ax plus b, right? So we got a and b, so that we can write y is equal to, instead of a you can substitute what? 3. So 3a, instead of b you can substitute b. So y is equal to 3a plus 2 will be our answer. Understood? Okay. Now we are moving to the second substitute. Second sub question. So the coordinate where the graph of p of x cut the axis, right? So suppose our equation is y is equal to 3a plus 2. It is not suppose, it is our equation itself. So if it is our equation, it cut the x-axis means it cuts both x and y-axis, right? Now think about the condition. If this is our graph and this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis, means suppose I am taking any of the line that cut the x-axis. Okay, so if a line cuts like this, suppose this y is equal to some f of x and it's cut at x-axis, means what will be the y coordinate here, all the y coordinate on the x-axis will be 0 only, right? So if it cut at x-axis means the y coordinate will be 0 only. Understood? If a graph cut the x-axis means y coordinate will be 0 only. Similarly, if it cut at y-axis, okay, if another line cut like this at y-axis, what will be the x-coordinate? All the x-coordinate on y-axis is 0 only. Okay, so in this case the x will be 0, x-coordinate will be 0. Understood? So the major concept related to this, that if a graph cut x-axis means the y-coordinate will be what? 0. If a graph cut at y coordinate means what? It x coordinate will be 0 only. Understood? So we have the polynomial y is equal to ax plus b. We got a and b, so that we will get y is equal to what? Our equation is like that. Y is equal to 3x plus 2 only. So we will take two conditions, where first condition is it will cut at x-axis, and second condition it will cut at a y-axis. Okay, so y is equal to ax plus b was our equation, so that we can write the p of x cut at x-axis. Okay, if it cut x-axis, we will get y is equal to what? 0. Y is equal to 0 means what? 0 is equal to ax plus b only, right? So ax plus b only means we got it as 3x plus 2 only. So we will get 0 is equal to 3x plus 2. If the 0 is equal to 3x plus 2, we will get 3x is equal to minus 2. So that x is equal to what? 3 by negative minus 2 by 3, right? Minus 2 by 3. So we will get minus 2 by 3 comma 0 is the point what? P of x cuts the x-axis. Understood? Now similarly we can consider a case where P of x cut where the y-axis, right? As we told, if P of x cut the y-axis means what? If the x coordinate will be 0. So we'll take y is equal to, our equation was 3x plus 2, our linear equation. So suppose P of x cut at y-axis. So x is equal to what? 0 only. So x is equal to 0 means we will get y is equal to 3 into 0 plus 2. So that y is equal to what? 0 plus 2. We will get 2. Okay. So what will be the point? 0, 2 is the point where P of x cut y-axis. Got the idea? So this is the points. Minus 2 comma 0 is the point where P of x or y cut the x-axis, and 0 comma 2 is the point where P of x cut the y-axis. Okay. So we have done equation 1 and equation 2. Now we will move to the third sub-question. What was our third sub-question? In the third sub-question, we have to draw the graph of P of x and verify our answer, right? So we have to draw the graph of P of x and verify. So how we can draw the graph of P of x? So when you go through previous exercise question, you will get to know that first of all we have to find the coordinates, right? After getting the coordinate, we have to draw the graph by pointing out the coordinates and joining it, right? So let us do that. So first of all, y is equal to 3x plus 2 was our equation, our linear equation, right? So let us write y is equal to 3x plus 2 are our equation. So we need to find the points. So to find the points, consider the table. Okay. So y is equal to 3x plus 2. This is our x. This is equal to y. So if I put x is equal to 0, what will I get? I will get y is equal to 2. Okay. Now if I put y is equal to 0, I will get x is equal to what? Minus 2 by 3. It seems to be a little difficult to mark on the graph, right? So I will put y is equal to 5. So y is equal to 5 means 5 is equal to 3x plus 2, right? So 3x is equal to 5 minus 2 is equal to 3 equal to 3x. So that x is equal to 3 by 3 equal to 1. X is equal to 3 by 3. So you will get y is equal to 5 and x is equal to 1. So which are the coordinates? 0, 2 and 1, 5. Now we got the coordinate. What we have to do? We have to mark this point on the graph and we have to join the line, right? So I have already drawn it. This will be a 1, 5. This will be a 0, 2. We marked it and joined it. So y is equal to 3x plus 2 will be this graph. Understood? Okay. Now we will move to the next question. Our next question is y is equal to p of x, where ax plus b is p of x and q of x is equal to cx plus d are the two linear polynomials such that p of 0 equal to 5. The polynomial p of x minus q of x cut the x-axis at 3, 0. Third sub question, the sum q of x plus q of x is equal to 6x plus 4 all real x. Now find the p of x and q of x. So it's given that we have two polynomial p of x and c of x, right? Where p of x, p of 0 equal to 5. Polynomial p of x minus q of x is cut x-axis at 3, 0. Third one is the sum p of x plus q of x is equal to 6x plus 4 or real x. Now we have to find the polynomial that satisfies all the three conditions. That is the question. Okay. So in order to find this, what we have to do? We have to find all the condition that's given in the three sub questions. Okay. So first of all, it's given that p of 0 equal to 5. Right. So what was p of x? P of x is equal to ax plus b. So p of 0 equal to 5 means if I substitute x equal to 0 in this equation, I will get the answer as 5, right? So that will 5 is equal to what? A into 0 plus b. So that I will get b is equal to what? 0. B is equal to not 0, b is equal to 5. This becomes 0, so that b is equal to 5. Okay, so our polynomial become what? Our polynomial is ax plus b. We can write it as y is equal to ax plus 5. Understood? P of x is equal to ax plus 5. Now moving to the second sub question. What is the second sub question? The polynomial p of x minus q of x cut the x-axis at 3, 0. So we have to find p of x minus q of x first of all. It's given that cut x-axis at 3, 0, right? So we will if it cut at x-axis 3, 0 means the p of x minus q of x should satisfy the condition 3, 0. So first of all, we will find p of x minus q of x. Then we will substitute the value of x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 0 into it. Okay. So our p of x is equal to what? P of x is equal to ax plus 5 and q of x is equal to what? Cx plus d. Now what we have to find? We have to find p of x minus q of x. What is p of x minus q of x? Which is equal to ax plus b and minus cx plus d, right? So let us write ax plus 5 minus cx plus d. Now let us take open bracket, that is minus cx minus d. Now let us take the x terms together so that you can get ax minus cx minus 5 minus d. Okay, when I take x common, I will get a minus c minus 5 minus d. Okay, so I got p of x is equal to a minus x minus 5, or not minus 5, plus 5 only. So plus 5 minus d. Understood? So in the question is given that it passes through the point, this p of x minus x cut at the x-axis at 3, 0, right? So p of x minus q of x satisfy what? Satisfy the point 3, 0. isn't it? So I have to substitute x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 0 into the equation, right? So let us do that. So we will get it as p of x minus q of x. X is equal to, y is equal to what? 0 only. This y means this term only. This we can together take it as y, right? So 0 is equal to 3 into a minus c plus 5 minus d. Okay, so that I will get d, I am taking the LHS, so that I will get d is equal to 3a minus 3c plus 5. Understood? I got d is equal to 3a minus 3c plus 5. Okay. Now we will move to the third sub question and we will combine these two and we will find the answer. Okay. So what is the third sub question? Third sub question, the sum of p of x, q of x is equal to 6x plus 4 or all real x. So what we have to find? Now we have to find p of x plus q of x. Okay, so what is p of x plus q of x? It's like ax plus 5 plus cx plus d, right? Now we can write ax and cx together, so x is x into a plus c plus 5 plus d only, right? Now this is your p of x plus q of x only. Now given that is given in the question, it is equal to 6x plus 4 only. It's equal to 6x plus 4 only. So I can equate it to what? 6x plus 4, right? So x into a plus c is plus 5 plus d is equal to 6x plus 4. See, if it is 6x plus 4, now you can compare the corresponding x terms and y terms, right? You can compare corresponding x terms and y terms. So see, look here, x into a plus c. So the coefficient of x is equal to a plus c. Here coefficient of x is equal to 6. So this a plus c should be equal to what? 6 only, right? So you can write it as a plus c is equal to 6. Okay, you can take it as an equation number 1. Now next case, 5 plus d should be equal to what? 4, right? You can write 5 plus d is equal to 4, so that d is equal to 4 minus 5 is equal to negative 1. Understood? Now if you go d is equal to negative 1 means already from the second part you got it as what? D is equal to 3a minus 3c plus 5. Okay, so that we can substitute d equal to negative 1 into this equation, right? So let us take this as equation number 1, and the second one, this you can take equation number 2. Now we can write, put d equal to negative 1 in equation number 1. So what we will get? We will substitute the value of d equal to negative 1, so that the equation number 1 is like only what? We write it as d is equal to 3a minus 3c plus 5, right? 3a minus 3c plus 5. So that we will get minus 1 is equal to 3 into a minus c plus 5, right? So we will get 3a minus c is equal to minus 1 minus 5 is equal to minus 6. Okay, so from this you will get it as a minus c is equal to what? 6 divided by minus 3, will get it as minus 2. Okay, so this is your equation number 3. Why? Because here also you get one equation in terms of a plus c. Here also you got an equation in terms of a minus c. A and c, that is enough. A and c. If you got two equation in a and c means we can solve it and we can find the value of a and c, right? We can find a and c. If we can find a and c, so that we can easily find out the polynomial. D is already given and we can find AC means we can find what it is the polynomial actually, right? So we will first of all solve A and C. Okay, to find A and C, what we can do, let us rewrite the equation so that it will be easier for you. A plus C is equal to C, this is your equation number 2. A minus C is equal to minus 2, this is equation number 3. So what we can do, think whether we can add or subtract. If we add, we will get 2a and c minus c will get cancelled. So we can add itself, right? So equation 2 plus 3, what will you get? 2a is equal to c and minus c will get cancelled. 6 plus minus 2 will get 4, right? So that a you will get it as 2. If a is equal to 2, put a equal to 2 in equation number 2. What will you get? 2 plus c is equal to 4. So that c is equal to 6 minus 2. You will get it as 4. Got the idea? So that you got a is equal to what? 2. C is equal to 4. Okay. Now you got all the values, right? We got a, b, c, d. Everything we got, right? What was a? A was 2, c was 4. Now okay, right? A is equal to 2, c is equal to 4. What was b? B in the beginning itself we got b is equal to what? 5, right? So b is equal to 5. Now what about d? D we found it as negative 1. Can you see this? D we found it as negative 1. So d is equal to negative 1. So p of x is equal to what was the form? Ax plus b, and q of x is equal to what was the form? Cx plus d, isn't it? So we got a, b, c, d, everything. Now we can substitute the values and we can find the original polynomials. So ax plus b means 2x plus 5. Cx plus d means 4x minus 1. So p of x is equal to 2x plus 5 and q of x is equal to 4x minus 1. Understood? Seems to be a little difficult question. Not difficult, little lengthier question. By step we can solve it. Actually, we found the question a, b, c, d by solving all the equations, and we found the original p of x and q of x. Okay, so what you have to do the same, take the same question and practice by yourself, and then you will get how to solve it. The first time you may get confused and everything, but when you practice twice or thrice, you will really gonna get it. Okay, so practice these 3 questions, and by the next class onwards we will continue the next questions. Okay, so till then, bye. Thank you.